What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well on this Friday evening, baby. Yes. What's up, guys? Let's get started nice and quick because I gotta make some units back, man. Let's see. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Thank you so much for the updated Cav drop rates, I guess. Thank you so much for the updated Cav drop rates. If you need me, I'll be grinding the arena to earn back my losses now. Yes. Oh no. No. Okay. Sweet. All right. What up, everybody? AP waves coming in fast, dude. With the freaking quickness. AP waves. I see you. I appreciate you. Let me show you. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. Do you have a message too? You do. BG, I watched your video. Did the opposite of what you said. Bought one regular Cav, pulled 6-star Doom. Don't even. Can't even make this up. Made a video about it too. No way, dude. Oh my god. That's incredible. Wow. Hi, BG. Saw your video. Shame on you, BG. Everybody was
Man loves beans.
They told me to get them yesterday. Oh man, the Banana Man hitting that new member button though, and setting over 10 as well. Dude, new member and $10. Whoa, I appreciate that support, man. Thank you very much. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. All these sweet custom emojis that you now have access to. Thanks, Banana Man. Appreciate it. Okay, let's get started. Right now, I actually got pretty decent pulls. Drax sucks, but 2 5-star champs from 10 Cavs is pretty good. If your second account weren't already developed, you'd be stoked. It was Drax and Storm though, dude. I disagree. I'm gonna go ahead and just sort of disagree. Dude, I kind of want to get that as for like my soundboard. Just the Lumberg disagree. Every time I disagree. What's the drop rates for the 5-stars though? Son of a stop. Okay, there we go. I mean, I guess I beat the odds just barely, because if you combine both 5 and 6-star together, that'd be 15.8. Oh no. I forgot about the 5-star Nexus as well. Okay, so I mean, just barely when factoring all that in, because 3% for the 6-star and 16% for the 5-star. So combine the two together, basically 2 out of 10, 5 or 6-star. That was not a good opening, dude. 5-star champs, champ dupes or 6-star shards, and 6-star shards are decent. I mean, am I gonna use those 6-star shards? Yeah, but I did not want to pay that many units for them, dude. I got like 550 total for like 1750 units, where I could have gotten, for that number of units, I could have gotten over 2500, because that's more than half of the what's it called, bundle, the EQ bundle. It's whatever though, man. They're units. I'll get them back. It's not that big of a deal. I don't want to be here complaining about it all night, you know? So, it's all good. It's all good. Do it pop up when I send money? Yeah, Banana Man, it pops up. Here, like, I could refresh it. I think. Yeah, I should be able to refresh it and put it on screen. Well, hold that thought, because DeFalst also sent over 10. Thank you, dude. Saying a little something to make up for helping push you into wasting units on the Cav spending spree. Oh, man. Well, DeFalst, I appreciate it, man. But don't you worry, dude. It is not to worry. It's no one's fault but my own. They were just so tempting, man. I couldn't get away. But that's okay, dude. No one should feel bad or anything. But dude, yeah, thank you very much for the generous 10, dude. Appreciate it. All right, Banana Man, here, this should pop it back up. Yeah, there we go. It popped up the first time too, but it you know, goes away, of course. Darkstank Dungeons, Engineer Buck saying, thank you for liking my tweet earlier today, BG. Venom the Duck fact. Venom the Duck once created a social network called Flocks. Dude, I already like the sound of this. It was a huge hit with ducks and geese, but that didn't have much to say, so Flocks went flunk. Ah, man, if only their social lives were more interesting. I see the issue. I would have invested everything, so like I get it. I get why he went so hard with Flocks and why it flunked. Wait, build that wall. Build the wall of donations. Oh, the wall is done, dude. The wall, it just goes it was too hard to keep up with it. It was like taken away from actually playing the game. So the wall had to be killed. And now it's just automatically updates to whoever actually is the biggest D of the night. Whether through super chats or Streamlabs. The only thing it can't do is it can't like add the two together if someone donated to both, but that's extremely rare that happens. So yeah. Maximus, 5 saying, man pulls a 5-star from his first ever purchase Cav and he's out. Do not underestimate the power of the dark side, Brian. Whoa, hold on a second. Maximus, that is not my first ever Cav. Although, I think from my first, well, damn it. I was gonna say that this video was not my first ever Cav, but my first ever Cav, I might have pulled a 5-star, so you might still be correct. Damn it. Can't even dispute it. I can't remember for sure now, but I'm pretty sure that's where that secret blade came from the one time after making the long shot video, because I got some Cavs just for that video, thinking that I would only need to pop open one, and I had to pop open multiple because I pulled freaking blade. So yeah, technically there was still that, so you're still correct. But I can't do it, dude. The units, they just don't come back fast enough. They do not come back fast enough, man. It takes too long to build them up. I wouldn't be able to do anything else, so. Reuse and over 50 PHPs. Thank you, man. Saying 1 to 5% cutoff for 5-star arena. Have a great stream, BG. I think people usually say that's around like 22.5 million or something like that. I don't know. It might fluctuate a bit, but that's a number that I've heard in the past, at least when someone else asked, was about like 22.5 million. Give or take. So, in my opinion, you should only go for that if you've already gotten like the other milestones from other arenas, just because it's so much extra work just for those well, I mean, I guess it all depends on what your priorities are. My priorities would be the units, so that's why I like going for other arenas instead. But I get it if someone Maybe doesn't care as much for the arenas and just wants to get as many shards as possible. Faust, send me over a buck. Thank you, dude, for another buck. Where is your last? Hold on a sec. Why can't I find it? Aha! Oh, okay. It was right afterwards. That's why. Just wanted my name on top. Well, there you go, dude. There it is. Dude, thank you. Thank you again, man. Definitely appreciate it. I thought you could at least get one 6-star champ PG. Snow Barry, me too. I thought about going more, but like you know, the thing is, I really do need these units for other reasons, and I know some people still don't get that, but like I'm telling you, maybe not this week, maybe not next week, maybe not next month, but I can almost guarantee you, like, by the end of the year, I will have nowhere near the amount of units that I have now, just from scooping up all kinds of different offers and stuff like that. So I had to cut it where I did, because who knows how deep that rabbit hole goes, and I'm not interested in finding out. That could be really bad for me. So yeah. Jacob and Glendon sending over 5, saying, "Hey BG, I don't want to brag, but I do speak Pig Latin. I mean, I'm not fluent, but I'm sure if I ever went there, I could get by. How is your Friday?" Wait, what? I want to brag. I do speak Pig Latin. I mean, I'm not fluent, but I'm sure if I ever went there, I could get by. I can't tell if you're actually bragging about speaking Pig Latin or if this is a joke that's going over my head. I feel like there's a joke that I'm just missing on account of, well, my brain power comes from my units. And at the loss of some units, I've also lost some brains. That's how that works, I think. Man's out of his gourd. Oh my God. I want to boo, but I... Oh man, there's the national helpline for my gambling addiction. Wow, thank you, Greg. I needed that. BG, it's obviously a joke because Pig Latin is not a real language and not spoken by a particular country. Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought, but maybe it was just such a bad joke. Because I feel like there's more, there was something else that I missed about it too. But maybe not. Maybe I'm overestimating the ability, and maybe it's just one of these. Boo! Take a lap around the pig. Latin. I don't know. Jacob. If that's all that joke was, then that was truly terrible. And you should take several laps, perhaps. Is boo. Boo. Easy. Send over $1.50 with a shout shaker. Saying, Venom the Duck fact. Venom the Duck has a stepbrother Goose. Goose isn't a terrible symbiote, but just an ordinary goose. Goose eats bread and terrorizes children. Brain, you'd like him. Okay, before you even said Brain, you'd like him, this is scary because my first thoughts are I would like him. I really do want to see Goose in the game now, like pretty bad actually. I mean, they did have that, what was that Goose game? I never played it, but it was just called like the Goose game or something. The best jokes are from my favorite comedian, Landslide. Is that from the Gang Broke D episode? I haven't seen that one in a while. What's up, MSD, though? No way in hell you're spending units in variant 7. The last 6 have been cake. Okay, but what about the rest of the stuff, MSD? I'm like I know I've said it before. I'm fairly certain that I'm picking up at least the next 2 end of event quest offers. So that's 6,000 units. I mean, I don't want to go down the whole list again, but I will. 6,000 units there. The 30k between at least 30,000, if not more, between 4th of July, Cyber Monday. Other special offers that come around, like that 6-star Nexus I picked up. There's some, I don't know. There's other things to spend units on as well. They just don't come back as quickly as they go out, so must proceed with caution. Antonio sending over 5 of them Canadian bucks. Antonio, thank you for the 2 tunies and the loony. Saying, hey, BG, fully completed Act 5, opened a generic 6-star crystal, and got Doom as my 12th 6-star. Dang, dude. Congrats. Have a good grind, BG. Dude. Thank you, man. Dude. Whew. Congrats, though, man. As your 12th 6-star. That is freaking awesome. From completing Act 5. That is, oh man. That is going to help so much in your future progression. So much. Oh, I don't doubt you spend them, just not in variant 7? Okay, alright, fair. Antonio Lara sending over a buck. Saying, BG, no disrespect, but you look like the vampires from the strain. I don't know what that is, but this excites me. That probably probably just looked like a asthmatic vampire or something like that, which is a lot less threatening. I have no idea. Hold on, let me look up what these guys look like. All right, so vampires from the strain. Let's see. Let's get a visual. Vampires from the strain. I could see it. Oh man. Static, send it over to say tweet sir. Alright, let me see what we got. It was a TV show? That's what that was? Let's see. Opened more calves today. There's that 6-star that I wanted. Ooh, and the 5-star I Hulk too. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Static. I will never be tempted again, though. I'm telling you now. I was very tempted last night, and these are still great pulls. And you can keep sending the pulls. That goes for everybody. But the temptations, they are over. It is done. But congrats, dude. Hitmonkey. I actually kind of want Hitmonkey. Never do that again, please. Oh man. I kind of want Hitmonkey because Legacy, when he used Hitmonkey in his Legends run, I thought that saved him time compared to whoever I was using. I don't even remember who I used in place of Hitmonkey. Because like that one quest, it was like strongly recommended to use a skill champion for that path or something like that. And it'd be kind of cool to have a Hitmonkey to be able to fly through those paths. Even if I didn't use them much outside of like Legends runs, I feel like I'd want them just for that. So, sweet pull. I exclusively use Hitmonkey for Grandmaster solos, not even in Cav that much. Huh, really? Only for Grandmaster solos? Okay. Interesting. Corey sent it over Buck as well. Corey, thank you, dude. I don't see a message from you. I don't know if YouTube aided or if there just was no message. But thank you for the buck, dude. If YouTube did eat it, send it again. I'll try to keep an eye out for it. Statics, and over 20, dude. Static, thank you, man. Saying we need to have a serious talk about your Cavalier pulling technique. Man, was that the problem? Was I just too inexperienced with the Cav crystals? I was doing it wrong. I was not feeling the energy from you during that video. I knew from the start it was going to be bad. Also, you didn't even pull one live with all of us. That's because for some reason I was stronger when I was live. By the way, that opening. Here's how my night went after the stream yesterday. Level up event was on, right? So of course I leveled up my Odin. He's now rank 5 with the cosmic advancement. I did make it in time, just barely, but I made it. And then I was like, oh, feels good to have an Odin ranked up. And you know, there were a lot of people getting really good pulls. You know what? Screw it. I think I am gonna pop open some Cav crystals. So like pretty much right after that. So we're talking like, I don't know, an hour or so after the stream at this point. Or actually, I think I might have got some food or something like that. Maybe that's what it was too, man. I was feeling good. Had some food in my stomach, something like that. You know, just get that feeling. So, yeah, it was pretty soon after the stream, though, is the bottom line. It just didn't work out. I did go into it a little bit on the pessimistic side of things, though. You're right, but I don't care. It's not happening again. I got it out of my system. I'm stronger now than ever. These units will not get touched. Screw Cavalier crystals. I'm done with them. Oh, you know what? That said, I do have some Cavs. I didn't realize this until kind of after the fact. But I have some Cav crystals that will be part of the mass crystal opening, or the crystal cleanup, or whatever. And a 6-star crystal too. So we got some, in addition to all the little random goodies that I'll be popping open. I do have a couple of high-end stuff too. But anywho, Imagine Jim sending over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying Brian, MSD or Slayer of Gods, who got in Summoner Showdown 2021. I mean, I feel like this, you know, no disrespect to Slayer, but dude, MSD is the defending title winner as far as I'm concerned, because he wasn't qualified to defend his title in game. Can this guy throw a special? Come on, man. You got some power stings on you. Oh, there we go. Finally. As far as I'm concerned, MSD is still the champ. And on a technicality, he is not the current title holder, but in our hearts, he is the current title holder. And if I had a farm, which I totally do, the bean farm, of course, I would bet it on MSG. You know what? Scratch that. I'm no longer a gambling man. But I still believe I would still root for MSD. Because I feel like it's the only way. Poop with a great. Sending you over a buck. Saying, "What's up, BG? Watched your Cav video and said, nah, I'm not touching them. Then I watched Lizer Falcon Cav video right after. Long story short, 6 Nexus and 6 Psylocke somehow found their way across my screen." Wow. Oh, man. Well, congrats, dude. Oh, man. I gotta watch Lizer's video. See what she pulled. As if that changed your mind. She must have got something good too. But dude, congrats, man. 6 Nexus and 6 Psylocke. Maybe I am just a crystal opening noob. Static sending over another buck as well, saying also may have duped my 6-star Falcon today from a cav. Ooh, nice, dude. Yeah, that's a great pull right there. Good stuff. What's up, dude? New Dota hero seems pretty meh. Oh, is there a new Dota hero, Pete? Really? Oh, hey, speaking of Lizer. What's up, Lizer? Corey sent over another buck. Is there a... Oh, here we go. Whenever Kabam adds a 1-to-1 bean to unit converter, you're going to want those 2k units back. This is true. Yeah, dude. You're right. So I should just keep saving. It's the only way. Because that could be a thing. What if they allowed me to buy beans with units? I mean, 2,000, that's only a meal, but still. Tweet, por favor. Also, hi, buddy. What up, B. Daniels? Let me see what we got here. Results may vary. Proceed with caution. Also, look, Hydra. Oh yeah, so I saw that you pulled this Nexus, and you were like asking for opinions or something like that, but I didn't see the opening until like 6 hours after you sent the picture. So I was like, oh god, he must have picked by now. There's no way he's still on that screen. I would have went Namor, but I know a lot of people who would have went Tigra, so I'm not saying it's a bad call to go Tigra by any means. But nice, dude. The Odins, the Cole, the Tigra. Very nice. BG, have you played around with Jabari Panther at all? I have not. If yes, who do you think is better rank 3 candidate out of her and Mole Man? Yeah, unfortunately, I have not, man. Sorry, Nick. I really can't even give you a slightly informed opinion on that one, dude. Not yet, at least. Afternoon all. What's up, Ms. Jane? MSD is a robot made of vibranium with iOS and Android components. Dude, both. He's unstoppable. Plus has Bluetooth. Yeah, dude. He is unstoppable. Abyss Iron Man solo with Groot? Are you insane? He can't even solo some Labyrinth fights. Can Groot solo any of the Labyrinth fights? Oh god, now I really want to try. I have a 6-star Groot. And I'm not about to rank him up on the live servers to rank 3. But what if I took... Oh, no. Dude, I was like frozen there. Let's try swiping. Wouldn't let me swipe out. Weird. I'm tempted to take Groot up to rank 3 on the beta.
Man loves beans.
But that also might make for the most boring fight of my entire life. So... literally clicked on your stream and heard my name. For what it's worth, my calves weren't great either. Oh, really? The reason I say your name was Pooba's message was, sup BG, watched your cav video. Said, nah, I'm not touching them. Then I watched Lizer Falcon cav video right after. Long story short, 6-star Nexus, 6-star Psylocke. So I thought you got a good opening. Dang, I guess not. Bo, send over 3. Thank you, Bo. Saying still waiting on the spring rollout on the bald caps. Are you planning on running a promotion soon? Or are sales so good you're going to keep selling as is? Okay, well, here's the thing. You know, occasionally we're going to have promotions on the bald caps that will go over the sort of standard 15% that we always have running, at least to the people that are in the know. The banana 15 to save 15% off. No, that is. But we try to keep our profit margins down to deliver as high a value to just the world as possible. You know, not everyone can afford to get luxury bald caps at their actual MSRP value. I might have said the wrong letters there. I don't even know which letters I said. Anyway, so might not be able to offer any higher discounts at this time. Banana 15 is really going to be where it's at for right now. And if anything changes, Bo, you'll be the first to know. Along with everyone else who's signed up to the monthly newsletter, that is. So make sure you guys are part of that. Black Seraphim sent it over to, thank you, dude, saying, hate it when fast food places pretend to be closed. Pretend to be closed? What is that, like? You show up, like, before they're actually closing, and they're like, oh, no, sorry, we're closed. Like that? Or something? Honestly, if that's what you're talking about, then honestly, I wouldn't want that food anyway. Because if you try to force it, they'll be like, oh, fine, we're open. Spit on your food. You know? David Vias, yeah, do you know over a bug, saying, don't get tempted or anything again. I'm counting on you. Second account, 4 stars. 4-star luck's getting a bit better with Scarlet Witch. Hashtag screw the Cavs. Well, dude, Scarlet Witch, that's a cool 4-star at least, but I agree. Screw the Cavs. Don't worry, I will not be tempted. At all. Well, I said that before, too. I may be tempted again in the future, but not for a while. There we go. The Shad standing over Buck. Saying... So, BG, remember last night how I said I bought 1 cav and got a 3-star? Well, bought 1 cav tonight and tweet her for results. This is what I'm talking about. How does this keep happening? Everybody's pulling Odin. Everybody's pulling 6-star Cavs. What in the... Dude. I mean, you gotta open it though, man. Don't hang on to it. You must hold on to it. Or you must open it. Jeez, dude. I'm giving all kinds of mixed signals right now. Pop it. Pop it. Give us the update, dude. Let us know who you get. Let's get the 6-star Gwen pool. The hate is still real for your map 6 void clearing girl. Was there a Gwen pool? I did miss if there was a Gwen pool. Whoops. Not as bad as yours, but didn't get anything crazy. Okay, all right. Derek sending over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, yep, dude. I need help. Do I take Hyperion or Red Mags to rank 5? Just for general content and a run at the Grand Master. Thanks, man. Happy grinding. This is a tough one. First instincts, I lean more towards Hyperion. I don't know who you'd use more, Hyperion or Magneto. They both get used a ton. In regular questing environments, I probably use both roughly evenly. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I do lean more towards Magneto. Thinking about how many new champions come out that are metal, and instead of learning how to like counter those champions, if they're metal, you kind of just steamroll them. So, you know what, man? I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna say Mags, just for situations like that where he just counters metal opponents so damn well. But I seriously do use both. Like roughly evenly. So you could go either way, and just remember you're eventually going to want to get them both ranked up. So it's more of like, you know, who do you want to rank up first? Like no one's actually getting left behind or anything like that. So dude, look at this, 13 Furies on Mordo and I'm still hitting for under 1,000. Come on, where's... Oh, that's right, I'm not going to crit this guy because he has a bazillion crit resistance. Oh, I hate you, Doom. I hate you so much. Burn in hell, you son of a... Wow, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. We're good. That was close. Bo sending over another bug saying, what a sales pitch. Take my money now, please. Bo, it is with great honor that I accept your offer. Here is your bald cap, sir. Statics sending over another buck as well saying, I'm telling you, BG, energy and the pep method. I wish I could try it in some way that wouldn't cost me units. Because I swear, I will try anything. I will have the most over-the-top energy possible. Full pep method. I'll go into it a believer. But, because of my past attempts, I will stay away. I just can't do it. Like, thinking about, oh my god, just how much time it takes to get those units. Nope. They are done. Me and the Cav crystals were through. It was an abusive relationship from the start. I don't even remember the good times that we had together. Outside of the calendar ones, which I will be popping, which I hope they're good to me. That's it. Mags is a generic soul, nothing special. Hype is more useful due to power gain. Are we talking just for the Grandmaster? Or are we talking about general stuff? Okay, you said Hyperion for Grandmaster easily. Okay. Alright. Quick question, what is your current auto potion team? I'm using Apocalypse, Cable, Sinister, Mags, and Professor X. Apoc slows 9 out of 10 times, and if he doesn't, Mags cleans up faster than Colossus, I think. My current team, I haven't had to farm potions in a while, but technically my current team is still my 6-star Kingpin. That said, I have some exciting information coming soon. It's gonna take a while to edit a certain video that I've kind of sort of been mentioning past few nights, and when I do, it should be eye-opening, well, to say the least. So yeah, ooh, nice, I finally got one of these keys. Basically, I'm too lazy to go out and like duel opponents to get these keys, so I'm just assuming I'll eventually run into them in the arena to collect them all. So, didn't want to tell you this, but after my video opened 3 more calves. I didn't post anything about it since I didn't record, but a 6-star Nexus was involved. Dude, I'm telling you, oh my gosh. Let's stay away from them. Well, Iser, that's awesome. I hope you got somebody good. Congrats, by the way, on your title, the new title. Shied sent over another bug saying, tweet us for results under the same tweet a couple minutes ago. Okay. Let's see. Wow. You know how many 5-star features I've opened just trying to get him as a 5-star? This is nutty. Wow. I can't believe you finally got Cyclops, dude. That's awesome. Congratulations. That is so, I'm so happy for you. Dude. Can't believe you never even had him as a 5-star, and now you have a 6-star Cyclops. That's so cool. Dude, seriously though, congrats on this. Add it to the list, man. Add it to the list. I feel like something's up with these crystals, but I just can't try anymore. I just can't. Man. Looking forward to seeing a champ shine and auto fight. It's gonna be a good time. MSD. It took. Here's what I will say. It took many different iterations to optimize the strategy as much as I possibly could, and that's all I'll leave it at for now. It's a journey. I'm gonna take you all along for a freaking journey in this video, and yeah, don't want to spoil anything else. I don't. What day is today? Alright, I don't think I'll be able to finish editing it for tomorrow, but maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna work on it more tonight after the stream, and then of course when I wake up tomorrow. But it's gonna take a bit more editing for this one. But it was fun. Static sending over another buck saying, one more live poll pet method. Also 25 is my limit. Dude, no, like I really can't, man. I do appreciate, it's very kind of you, very generous of you, but I can't do it, dude. Like it's just, if this account wasn't totally free to play and I could just be like, you know what, man, screw it. Let me just spend a little bit of money and get some calves and pop them open. I'd be like, cool, man. Let's do it. Why not? I mean, not that many, because, well, I'm also quite cheap. But I would do it, you know. But it's just too many units that it's like gonna require more time from me, and I'm gonna have less and less time coming up soon here when I do get the COVID vax and stuff like that. So it'd be like, it would just be too hard to make up that kind of a loss, is what I'm getting at. So sorry, dude, I really can't do it. Jacob Tizano sent it over to saying, what are you saying, Jacob? Hang on. BG last. Okay. BG, who to rank 5 next? Mole Man or X Bones? Not for anything in particular, just for fun. They're both pretty fun, dude. I don't know. Like when it's just for fun, it's like, who do you have more fun with? Because they're both clearly good champions these days. I think Crossbones is a little bit earlier on, so we still don't know quite the impact he's going to have on things. I still feel like people are going to use Falcon more than they use Crossbones, just because it's a little bit easier to kind of just lock on, and you know you've got the opponent's ability accuracy reduced. So I don't know how, like, I mean, I'm sure people will use Crossbones, but he might just get used in more situations where, like, you don't want to crit, which of course would make total sense. I just took a Rage node well, I've taken the Rage node in war a bunch of times now, where I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, new Crossbones might actually be really solid for something like that. But Mole Man, I mean, I've seen quite a few people playing Mole Man, and he seems pretty darn good after his update too. I kind of lean I don't know, dude. I'm like 50-50 on it. I kind of like Mole Man because he's an XL champion, and I feel like XL champions that might have some extended use for, like, whenever Kabam designs something that they want people to use XL champions for. But at the same time, like, Kabam could just as easily design something that you don't want to land critical hits, and now they might have more reason to do so because, well, now Crossbones is good, Guardian's good, Guillotine 29 is good. Like, we have a few good options, and it's getting to the point where it's kind of reasonable to expect to have one of these champs ranked up, kind of thing. So actually, no, I'm still gonna say Mole Man though. I would go Mole Man if we're talking about just for funsies. All things considered. But at the end of the day, man, it is you that is playing with these champs, not me. So test them both out. See who's the most fun for you. Redwood and an overbuck. Thank you, dude. Redwood. There we go. AOBG. So I looked up Donald Duck, and I have bad news. He's on Quack now. Boo. Really? On Quack? Redwood. Boo, dude. Oh, boo. Terrible. Take a walk over to his rehab lap? I don't even know. Alright, that was the Alright, boo myself. That was also terrible. Boo both of us. I shouldn't have added to it, because that was awful. Vengeance is here, sending over 5, saying, quick question. Who would you rank 3, both unduped, and why Sunspot or Apocalypse? And is Terrax worth taking to rank 2? All are 6 stars. Alright, let's talk about Terrax first. I don't have nearly enough information to tell you if Terrax is worth going to rank 2 without knowing the rest of your roster, all the other champs you have ranked up. Like he's much better now. And if we're just talking about like in a vacuum, is Terrax worth actually considering ranking up? Yes. But will you use Terrax? I have no idea, like I said, based on not having enough info. So if you're looking for a good Cosmic Champion, then sure. But if you already have some good Cosmic Champs, then probably not. There's a lot of good options, and I haven't really seen anyone do anything like truly unique with Terrax that they couldn't do with other Cosmics. But he's solid if you are looking for a Cosmic Champ. Oh, by the way, thank you for the raid, the hashtag People's Champ raid. Okay, back to Sunspot or Apocalypse. I would go Apocalypse easy any day of the week. He's just such a powerhouse champion. He, you know, can turn your other mutants into horsemen. You could use him in pretty much any content. Alliance War, Alliance Quest, Alliance War defense, not you know, offense and defense for Alliance War. General questing. MSD was just saying he's been using Apocalypse to auto fight in Realm of Legends. He's just a monster. He's super strong. Sunspot's great, but Sunspot actually does so much damage. A lot of it ends up being overkill, and the instances where you need, let's say, prowess in order to deal damage to a node or something like that, rank 2 will probably still blow the opponent up easily enough. Whereas Apocalypse, you know, you want to get him through a fight or multiple fights to get his charges built up and things like that. And, you know, his damage, I feel like it needs the additional ranks more. So I just think he's overall the more useful champ. So I would say Apocalypse between those two for sure. The shit sent over another buck saying, you know, BG, I had a happy childhood. My dad used to put me in tires and roll me down hills. They were good years. Really, Shad? First off, that does sound like fun, but also, boo, dude. They were good years. Good years. You make me sick. Take your new freaking 6-star Apocalypse and get out of here. Ali Bamers sending over a few of them Canadian bucks and Black Bean Deadly Orange's abilities. Oh, wow. All right, well, I feel like because I would sometimes call this champion Black Bean Deodorant, I feel like smell would have to do something with it. Like it just gives off this odor. There's a certain musk to the Black Bean Deadly Origins champion. So what effects would that really have on things, though? I mean, that's like the primary ability, and we could say Disorient, but I think I already used Disorient in the last time. But it just fits. It fits so well. I feel like... Oh, here we go. I got it now. All right. So, you know, like the thermostat node? Where, like, you have to maintain, like, a counter on your character or something like that? And it can't go too high and it can't go too low. Either way, you're in trouble. And it's like that with Black Bean Deadly Origins. You eat too many beans. Like, he just tries to eat, you know, feed the opponent beans, essentially. Whenever he gets hit or does the hitting, the opponent eats a bean. And if you eat too many beans, clear way to the bathroom. It's gonna be a bad time. That's his primary ability, and it's like an instant KO. Total knockout. It's done. You win the fight. So that's your abilities. You have this this certain musk about you, and then you're also trying to make the opponent use the bathroom. They could have spent more time on him, honestly. Maybe the rework will be better, but that's what they went with, man. I don't know what Kabam was thinking, but that's what they went with. Jacob sending over another 2 saying, also BG, saw your video where you caved and bought calves. Or should I say you halved? Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, you're totally right. Boo, dude. These jokes tonight, guys. Get him out of here. Terrible. Scott sent it over Buck as well, saying, did my first run through Cavalier Event Quest and had enough shards for a 6-star. Pulled and awakened for Magneto. Dude, pulled the awakening for your Magneto. That's awesome. So happy, waited for a long time. Also tweet, sure. Let's see what we got in the Twitterverse. Oh, there's that Magneto now. Beautiful, dude. Freaking beautiful. I would love to awaken either of my Magnetos. I feel like I'm in such a fortuitous position to have both 6-star Magnetos, but they're both unawakened. I'm just waiting for the moment that either of them become awakened. It feels so damn good. But congrats, dude. If I send you a pic on Twitter that isn't MCOC related, would you still be willing to look at it? Yeah, sure. I mean, within reason, you know, keep in mind, say, mostly family-friendly channel, so. Just pulled 6-star Corvus. What content is he good for? Everything. Seriously, I'm not exaggerating. Corvus is a beast. One of the powerhouses of the contest. Amazing pull. All right, where do I want to go? I guess I'll use my 6-stars. I really want to spend a bit more time grinding too to make up the unit loss, but it's just hard to. I tried to grind a little bit before the stream tonight, but I only had enough time to do like a few rounds. What's the infinite streak for 4-star basic arena? I mean, once you're on the infinite streak, you're good to go with, for sure, rank 3 4-star champs, maybe even a little bit lower than that. Leading up to the infinite streak, ideally you have rank 4s for rounds like 9 through 15, or even like 9 through 17. But then after that, just rank 3s for the 4-star basic. BG, who would you rank 3 first? Aegon or Fury? Both awakened. Aegon at high sig. Haven't done Abyss yet. Yeah, I would go. Well, hold on. Okay, both awakened. I would go Fury. Well. No, I mean, I probably still would go Fury. Like, I don't know, Aegon, he's... Like, do you have a use for either of them at the moment? Because I feel like Fury is going to be better outside of the Abyss. But of course, Aegon will be better in the Abyss. And if your goal is to do the Abyss, and you don't really have that strong of a need for Fury, then go Aegon, and you could rank up Fury later on. But if you're not planning on stepping in the Abyss anytime soon, then I would rather have Fury ranked up, just because overall he'd be the more useful of the two. Jacob Hall sending over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, would you rather have a 6-star arena or a 5-star basic arena? Oh, 6-star, without question. Like, I don't... The 5-star cutoff has dropped, has plummeted compared to where it once was. I really don't think that we need a 5-star basic. And I get that, you know, 30 million points is still not accessible to that many people. But there's also a ton of other ways to target champions right now and get 5 stars. I don't think a 5-star arena is important. Or, I mean, let me rephrase that. I don't think a 5-star basic arena is as important as maybe some people would think it would be. I don't know. Like, and here's the other thing too. If they came out with a 6-star arena, the 5-star scores would become lower as well. Depending on how they do it, at least. If they just add a 6-star arena if they just add like a 6-star as like a top prize in like the current arena and don't change anything else, yeah, I mean, that wouldn't really drop the scores. But let's say there was a 6-star arena and people, you know, who are able to put up the higher scores go for that. The scores for the 5-star would drop off much more. I don't know what they would go for, but they would go for way fewer points. The 6-star, it would just change the game, because right now there are no ways to target 6-star champs, whereas 5-stars, it's like you hit a certain point in the game where people just have no interest in even grinding for 5-stars, because they know they can just target them in the featured crystal or dual class crystals. So give me that 6-star arena, kabam, please, man. Yeah, Jacob, thank you for the 5, dude. People are stupid, Pixie. What's up, Pixie? You call him oh, the person who just got timed out. Yeah, I don't know, man. People be dumb. Who's everyone's favorite character? Mine's Gwenpool. Mine's Man-Thing, because he's Man-Thing. Would you prefer Ghost over Doom? In a 6-star? I prefer Doom because of prestige and just overall usefulness in the game. I mean, he's ridiculous. But I really do want a 6-star Ghost just for like Legends runs. I mean, I guess not just for Legends runs. I'm using Ghost way more now than I ever have. It would actually save me more time in this game getting a 6-star Ghost compared to the 5-star Doom. But the 5-star Doom would help out my alliance more, so Doom. Tweet us, please. Okay, let's see, Dark. What do we got? Got a new tattoo today. It's only a few hours old. Ooh, refreshing. So still swollen and more red than it will be once healed. You don't have to share it on stream. I just want to share with you. No, dude, let's check it out. I'm not good with determining what certain things mean. But this looks freaking sweet. Does this have like a deeper meaning to it? I mean, you know, Obviously, things are broken down into like the geometric shapes or whatever that could make them up. But I'm curious if it has like a different meaning for you and stuff too. But it looks really well done. Looks super clean. I was gonna try to figure it out, but I realized the longer I try to figure it out, the more I'll just make myself sound like a dum-dum. So yeah. Let us know the inspiration behind it. BG, what do you think about having one arena and just putting everything into milestones? Wait. So like no ranked rewards at all? So like even the 6-star champion wouldn't beat a milestone. It would just be like significantly higher than other milestones, obviously. I'm not a fan of that. I think it adds a level of interest when people are trying to figure out like, oh, what's this champ gonna go for? You know, are you gonna be able to outgrind the other people going for him, type of thing. Whereas if it was just a milestone, like they could put milestones for like 4-star champs at this point. I wouldn't care. But I would say for like a 5 and 6-star, they definitely shouldn't do that still. Yamaha Mama sending over 10. Thank you, dude. Saying I loved your latest video. I was yelling out loud watching you pull those champs. Sending you spirit bomb energy for whenever you crack crystals next. 6-star incoming, dude. Thank you for the spirit bomb of energy, man. Yeah, man. I've got a lot of crystals to open up real soon here too, so I could use that good energy. That's good, man. I've got a crystal cleanup like just around the corner. Probably in a few days. And then the Alliance War season is almost over, and that's going to be 3 6-star crystals right there. So I'm hoping for something good. But thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. Yamaha Mama. I don't know, it just has a nice ring to it. Favorite champ to play is probably Claire. Claire is pretty sweet, but I abandoned her. We all know it. The animals represent my parents. Okay. And I have other geometric shape tattoos, so the geo just keeps the arcoesive. Okay. That's cool, man. If you're just tuning in, this was the piece you just got that we're talking about. Yeah, it looks awesome, dude. Oh, crap. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm for sure dead here. Rip. Expedition BBQ, and number 5 said, felt bad watching your calves, just wanted you to have 6-star Doom and Odin. Is that too much to ask? Oh man, probably, dude. 6-star Odin isn't even in those crystals, so we might be borderline asking for too much. But God, I do want those champions. That would be nice. Cav, if you pull 225 tonight, no. That dream is done. Maybe that's what I should have done. I should have just left the instead of doing it in one video, I should have just done it at the end. Maybe we should have just made that a rule. But now it's too late. The calves are dead to me. But anyway, Expedition BBQ, thank you for the 5, dude. Like I was just saying, I got some 6-star crystals opening soon, so you know, hopefully that 6-star Doom is waiting somewhere. Grinding the units spent on calves? Yes. I mean, that's all I can do. BG, salutations from Shanghai. Again, decided to take Cosmic Ghost Rider up over APOC, contrary to your advice, because I understand what you mean when you say play the champs you like most. Good call, dude. Rank 5, thanks as always. Yeah, man. Congrats on the rank up. They're both good options, so definitely just go with the champ you like in that situation. Shit, sending over another buck saying, tweeters again, BG, please, sure. Whoa. Don't worry, BG, this isn't a Cav crystal. Had enough artifacts for 2k 6-star shards, and that was enough for my latest 6-star crystal. Not mad about it. Okay. Nice, dude. I don't know if MSD is still in here, but I know he likes what he sees if he is. Nice, dude. Congrats. Now you just got to turn him into a Norseman. You're good to go. Death to all Cav crystals. Not really, you could just send them my way. Oh, man. So how you do it, PG? I did a test stream last night, and I kept dying in fights while there's absolutely no one in chat. Keeping a streak amazes me. Thank you, Falstaff. That's cool, though, man, that you're got a stream up and running. I know you're asking some questions about that, so that's cool. And yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just used to it. A lot of practice, I guess. Takes some time. Anyone know who the two champs are for the event quest? It's Jabari Panther and Silver Centurion. BG tweet from voice to game. I'm getting weird bean ads because of you. No way, dude. Seriously? Getting weird bean ads because of you. The reason the bean guitar... What? Bush's Beans with Josh Groban. The reason the bean guitar sounds so sweet is because it's filled with real Bush's baked beans. Wow. Watch Josh Groban shred that beautiful bean solo. 12k views. The funniest part about this is 12k views, so people are watching it, man. They're watching him shred these beans. That's pretty funny, dude. It's actually Jabari Panther, or Jabari Parker. Jabroni Parker. Jeez, dude, I cannot read. Jabroni Parker and Iron Man 9. Something like that, yeah. You opened the Cavs wrong. You were supposed to get good champs and buy more of them. Yeah, I've been getting told I've been doing it wrong all night. Apparently my Cav opening methods, they could use some work. Seems right up your alley. If it was a bean drum set, I'd be all over it, but a bean guitar, not interested. She opened 6-star future and got Jubilee. Was disappointed it wasn't I-bomb, so popped 10 Cav crystals, got 6-star Gwenpool. Now sad. I spent my saved up shards and units, but somewhat happy at the pulls. It's pretty solid, dude. I mean, you saw what happened to me, man. 6 stars, they're not guaranteed from those Cavs, so I would have taken a Gwenpool. That would have, I mean, it wouldn't have been my first choice for a 6-star either, so I get it, but I wouldn't have minded it. I would have accepted it. I'm debating between Awakening, / rank 5ing, Angela, or Cole. Thoughts? I think Angela is the better champ between the two. That said, you know, you do you. Rank who you like more and all that, but my advice would be Angela. And I think she's worth it. Like, I'm slowly sigging up my Angela. Sig 200 Angela can get you through a lot of content, in my opinion. What's up, Lassarnian? Jeez, BG, so tired of the girlfriend's nagging. If I told you I'll fix it, I will fix it. There's no need to incessantly remind me about it every 5 to 6 months. Oh, dude, 5 to 6 months? Wow, man. Give it a rest already. Jeez. I totally get you, Lassarnian, man. So a few years go by. So what? It's not like that smoke detector was that important to have up anyway, right? The place didn't catch fire. Calm down, woman. I'm kind of describing my own situation right now. I have a smoke detector that needs replacing. And Laura just reminded me of it a few days ago. Been down for a little while. What's up, Hobbit? Man, I'm turning into a soft body again. Spent my whole day at my internship with my pants unbuttoned and zipper halfway down because my stomach is soft. Fat. Well, Hobbit, you look good as a softie. That's all I could say. And we could be soft together. Scott sending over another bug saying, tweet, tweet, it's awakened ability really changed him. What do we got here? What is this? I love how they really bring out his personality when you awaken him. Dude, can you imagine? Wow. Nice touch putting the lollipop like actually between his fingers. He's like actually holding it. Look at that smile. That's that award-winning smile that Magneto's been missing all this time. This is like the post-buff Magneto. When he's all happy now. Beautiful. Soft bros? Yeah. What kind of sandals do frogs wear? Open-toed. I'm a true comedian. Julian. Boo, dude. Your karma complex should take care of that. You shouldn't have to get a smoke detector yourself. I have a new one already. I just didn't actually connect it, which is it takes like 5 seconds to do. I just said I would take care of it. It was during it still is a pandemic, right? But yeah, the fewer people around, the better. It's really not that hard. It's kind of what I did for work anyway. Was deal with this stuff. Even though I wasn't a technician, I'm still familiar enough that even if I wasn't, it's like a quick YouTube video away, how to change a smoke detector or something like that. But yeah, there's just a hole in our ceiling. Matter of fact, dude, I'm gonna change that tomorrow. That hole's been there long enough. Fading out to the background for the night. Sleep well, BG and Laura. I hope you guys and everyone in chat have sweet dreams. All right, dude. Dark, take care, dude. Have a good night. Change accounts, by the way. You're my favorite YouTuber, but who do you think is better, Emma Frost or Venom? Both 4 stars. I think Venom is the better of the two. Just overall. UG, what are your thoughts on a pity system for calves and premiums? Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that they don't exist in game. In other games I've played, you know, like a pity system is nothing new. Some people might not be familiar with the term, but basically a pity system is there's a few different forms, but let's just use the cav crystals as an example. So it's like a 3% chance, right? To get a 6-star out of those crystals. And it will never go lower than a 3% chance. But for each cav crystal that you open and miss, the percentage will go up slightly. Until eventually it'd be guaranteed, like the chance would get so high that, let's say you missed, 40 times opening up crystals, the next crystal that you'd pop open would be guaranteed to have a 6-star in it. And it just kind of, balances out. It's meant to help the times where you just go on these really long streaks of not getting anything good. And no matter what, whatever they gave you out of that crystal, they could still give you like a 6-star Groot. You're not gonna The pity system isn't going to help you get like a 6-star Magneto or something like that, but so when I first started playing this game, I thought a pity system was just part of the game because that's how like more modern games work. But I'm pretty sure there is none. And yeah, I mean, if Kabam added one, like, cool. Chicken tenders, yeah, did overbuck. Thank you, dude. Saying, Brian, why was 2019 ahead of 2020? Because they had a fight in 2021. Okay, so like 2019, 2020, and 2021. Chicken tender. Thank you for the comedic gold. Now go take a lap, because that was terrible. Boo, dude! Pity system is a pay-to-win system? Nope, no thank you. What? You're gonna need to explain more than that. Pity system is a pay-to-win system. Nope, no thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm following where you're going with that. But if you want to elaborate further, I will try to watch out for what you mean. PG, I spent all my 40,000 units as I was leaving my main account to shift my attention to the mini. Got 3 6-star Nexus, not to mention no Doom. Well, bummer on the no Doom, but 3 6-star Nexus. I mean, hold on. How many crystals does that buy? 40,000 units. Uh, 228 crystals. Okay, so I mean, definitely above average getting 3 Nexuses like that. Pretty well above average too. Solid, dude. Bummer on the no Doom though. Demon voice incoming? Dude, don't scare me, man. Thinking I turned it on by accident. Ryan was afraid, not ahead. SMH my head. Well, whoops. The joke was still terrible, chicken tender. Don't blame me for making it worse. Boo. When people speak about pity systems, they're talking... wait, hold on. When people are speaking about pity systems, they're talking about I didn't get the features champion and should be able to put X units into crystals for them. I mean, is that what people are talking about? Because normally pity systems, I mean, it, like I said, it varies for everything, but usually from what I've seen at least, pity systems, they reset once you get to like something on that same level. So let's say you're opening up featured calves, going for the featured 6-star champion, but the pity timer would reset just for pulling any 6-star, and it would still help you to get the 6-star featured, but it wouldn't be guaranteed. Even if it was guaranteed, if it was guaranteed after like a pretty high amount of dollars, I wouldn't even mind. It helps all people. It doesn't just help people who pay money. What I mean is, if you open 70 cav crystals, you are guaranteed to get a 6-star. It could be Cyclops or Doom. Yeah. See. And you were the one that asked the original question, right? Yeah. So they're not talking about getting one particular champion. They're just talking about getting any 6-star. It feels more fair because technically you could open up 1 million cav crystals and never get a 6-star. I mean, the odds would be so ridiculous against your favor for doing something like that, right? But it is technically possible. What is more realistically possible and what does happen is, you know, you see a 3% drop rate for a crystal, right? So you assume every like 33 or 34 crystals, that should give you 1 6-star, right? But it's not outside of the realm of possibility to pop 50, 60 cav crystals and still not see a 6-star. And then you think the game's like rigged against you. Oh, Jesus, that was loud. I don't know if you guys could hear that. That was Laura. Yeah, you could pop open way above what like the average would be to get a 6-star and still strike out, and that happens all the time. So pity systems would be to smooth over those types of situations. That's what they're normally there for, at least. Is the cat back? Yeah. Yes, it should be guaranteed doom after X dollars. After a high amount of dollars, you get into the area of predatory sales. I don't know, man. I guess we're just not seeing eye to eye on it. Is there any problem if you get your desired items from the side quest but can't kill the last boss and quit? The issue... Kabam just came out with a statement, so those items won't reset in the map. To reset the items, you'll either have to kill the boss or wait until the map resets at, you know, once every 24 hours. So just be aware of that. And then also the event, the objective. The objective, if you can't kill the boss, you don't get credit towards some of the special objectives for the month. But I think that's it. See him go on streaks of 5 pops with nothing but 3 and 4 stars. Such a gamble? Yeah. It is a big gamble. It's... I don't think, like, I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal either way, whether there's a pity system or not. But I do think it helps to keep people happier. At least in all the games that I've ever played, people have appreciated systems like that. But EG Kabam sent a mail relating to what you were gonna try in the side quest. Please check in-game mail. Oh, do they send that? They send the message in-game too? But yeah, I know they made like a forum post. Somebody linked it in my alliance chat. But yeah, you're not gonna be able to just like find a really lucky room and repeat it over and over. Is it predatory if all of their numbers are published? Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, even just hearing the word predatory to me like takes me so far out of the conversation. It just feels like one of those buzzwords where like I want to have more meaning in what's being said, more of a conversation. Predatory is like, that's like what I know to get out of the conversation. No offense to anyone that uses that word, because I know a lot of people do. But it's like, I don't know, man. It doesn't... For me, it's not a good word. For me, it's just one of those... It's like when someone says the word lazy. I say lazy sometimes when describing myself. But you'll almost never hear me say lazy when describing, like, content or something like that. Because it's not descriptive enough. And that's how I feel like it's overused, and I feel the same way about when people say predatory. You know, we need to be able to use more words to describe things instead of just having like this blanket word to put on certain things. Is the way I feel about it. What's a cannibal's favorite vegetable? Kidney beans. Really, James? Like a kid's knees? That's what cannibals are after? That's what, like, you know, I never watched that Walking Dead. That's the show, right? Was that what The Walking Dead was all about? Were those zombies just going after kids' knees? Either way, terrible. Absolutely terrible, dude. Boo. Take a lap if you still have your knees. You're overused and predatory and lazy. Shut up, Easy. Shut up. Pain sent over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying BGA play a game where they nerf / buff champs every month. And how would you feel if MCOC did this? And it is a game where we pay to get champs. Ooh, really? Hey, and I'm curious what game. Because I like games that have frequent balance updates, both on the buff and nerf side of things. To me it just makes sense. If you want the best game possible, you have to be able to tweak champions both ways. And I thought that, you know, the only reason they can't do that in MCOC is because you pay to get characters, and then it can very quickly get into a situation where nobody wants to spend any money because, you know, if they see a good champion come out, let us think, well, this champ's gonna get nerfed. And people still think that to this day in MCOC, even though, like, it so infrequently happens. You know, 12.0 was like the last time outside of, there was like one instance with Fury, and that's why I made that stupid bench video that I had a really fun time making. And maybe, like, I don't know, 1 or 2 like very little minor things that they've changed, something like that. But we don't really see like champs get nerfed, right? Even like the blatantly OP ones. So I would personally, man, I would love it, but I don't know if the game would be able to exist as is, because I think so many other people would hate it that, like, I don't know, MCOC might cease to exist just because of people walking away because they hate that so much. You know? Oh, I forgot about Namor. So there was that one update where Namor was tuned down a little bit. Okay, so here's the thing too, just to be clear. I do like when it goes both ways. Champs get buffed and champs get nerfed. However, I'm not always going to agree. Let me restart my game before it gets a little laggy on me. I'm not always going to agree with said buffs and nerfs. And like Namor was a perfect example of, like, I want balance updates, but the Namor one felt silly to me. Because he's strong, but I feel like there was already so many other stronger champions that unless they were just trying to like ease their way into it, which they might have been trying to do and maybe pulled back because even that update was met with a lot of criticism. But like that change to Namor felt like totally unnecessary to me. There's other changes too that feel unnecessary to me too, but overall I would prefer if Kabam did both. But okay, let me see. The game you're talking about, saying it's Mobile Legends. It's a battle arena type game. It's doing very well as a game. Okay, so that type of game, that makes a bit more sense now. I'm gonna look the game up. I've never heard of it, but it sounds like it's a primarily PvP focused game. Maybe like MRock style. And MRock, they have to do the same thing too because it's PvP. From what I understand, at least. I have also never played MRock, but hold on. Mobile Legends. So, I mean, that's the other reason why MCOC can kind of get away with not doing balance updates is because you're not directly going up against someone in like real-time PvP at least. Okay, but this is what this game is. So, okay. So it's got a very Dota or League of Legends. Wait, hold on. Is this just Mobile Legends? This isn't like actual League of Legends though, right? Because I think League of Legends, they even have a mobile version of that game or something now too, right? Anyway, it's got a very familiar looking map setup. Got your core abilities, so yeah, totally PvP focused. So they have to do it. I think people have more of an expectation of stuff like that. For PvP games, whereas for PvE games, it might not make as much sense to everyone. Because, okay, if you're getting just absolutely crushed, like it's one thing for me to be like, I'm bored of playing like the same OP champions time and time again kind of thing, right? And wanting change to like open the door for more champions to be played and stuff. But it's an entirely different thing for other people to be like, dude, the only opponent I'm seeing, let's just say there was like a 1v1 PvP thing. The only opponent I'm seeing is Doctor Doom, and I'm tired of fighting just Doctor Doom, and now I'm stuck to only playing Doctor Doom, and it's just Doctor Doom mirror match because that's, you know, like the most powerful setup. Then people will be like, okay, yeah, kabam, step in and make some balance adjustments. But because this game is different, it's not quite as necessary. I'd still like it personally, but anyway. Static also sent in over 5 saying, no, the problem with MCOC adjustments is the frequency. If they always adjusted and communicated them well, it wouldn't be an issue, but they don't/won't. I think that's part of the problem. I definitely agree with that, but I think even if they communicated things like as best as possible, I still think a lot of people would take issue with it, you know? But yeah, that certainly is part of the problem. You're not wrong. Dang, dude, I hate his special one. Get away from me, Airwalker. Dude, Airwalker's special one, for some reason, like the speed at which that projectile moves, I always get hit by it unless I intentionally back myself all the way up against the left side of the screen. Like if I'm playing if I'm playing against Airwalker in war, I will always make sure to get all the way to the left side of the screen as he's winding up that special one. But everywhere else, I just don't. I get crushed by it. Annoying. Wild Rift is League's mobile version. Okay. That sounds familiar. I've never played, well, I guess I did play like 2 or 3 games of League of Legends, but I always enjoyed Dota more, so I was stuck with Dota. But one of the developers for Riot, I follow on Twitter, because they always share like pretty insightful game development type stuff. Even if they're not games I play, it's just good to hear that kind of perspective, so that does sound familiar. Puts rank 5 Airwalker in arena immediately. Maximus, don't you do it, man. Who puts Airwalker in the arena? Always get hit with that Mag's projectile. Oh yeah, Magneto's too. Definitely. Airwalker's special one feels like Heimdall's special 2. Oh god, don't even get me started on Heimdall's special 2. Can't even dex it, even if you do dex it. Speed at which he swings his arm and the speed of the projectile is very different, so you get thrown off. Well, this happens with anytime the projectile is like just barely slower than your dash back or something. It's like you're moving along with it. Instead of getting out of the way of it. And then before you can react again, you're just nailed by it. I know you can dex it at close range. It's just a lot more precise to do it. In a PvP game, there has to be variety or else it stagnates. Yeah, that's very true. PvP doesn't have much for variety in content because the content, it's the players. So you're absolutely right. It has to have variety. They have to force variety. Even if something isn't like blatantly overpowered, if it's just getting played a lot more, if it's just like very popular, the devs still have to step in and make even if it's just a slight adjustment. And sometimes they'll do this just as like a mind game thing, where they'll tune down someone's power by like less than 1%, and people will be like, oh, this character got nerfed, I'm gonna play something else now. It's kind of wild how something like that could like really affect people's perceptions. But all right, I didn't read the rest of your comment here. Let me see. Overwatch is a good example of this. During the early season, Genji was so overpowered that a game could be decided over who had the better Genji. Yeah, I mean that sounds about right. I've never played that game either, but I believe it. I still think the best way to balance MCOC is just to not bring champions back. Straight up, man. Just don't bring them back as the next higher star level. And the only issue with this, I mean, there's a few issues. One, of course, people like to play their favorite champions. So if before you even download the game, your favorite champion was Spider-Man, and let's say they never brought Stark Spidey back as a 6-star or something like that. I mean, now they can. There wouldn't be any issue. But when Stark Spidey was at his peak popularity in the game, when he was at his peak power levels in game, I would say he's a good candidate for a champion to not bring back as a 6-star. And if your favorite character is Spider-Man, well, that just sucks because you want to play as Spider-Man, right? So that's one of the issues with not bringing champion back. And then the other big issue is you would have to much more frequently roll out higher star level, just higher star levels. It'd be like maybe once every 2 years you're introducing a new star level instead of once every, I don't know, more than double that. Right? Who knows how long it's going to be before 7 stars come out, but it's already been like 3.5 years. Probably going to be a fair bit longer, right? So instead of every other year, or well, instead of what we have today, it would have to be every other year. And then before you know it, we're on to like 10-star champions, which can get out of hands. But what also sucks is that Miles, OG, and Sim Spidey are all garbage. That's true. That's true. If you're a Spider-Man fan, honestly, maybe this game already is painful enough for you, because a lot of the Spider champions do kind of suck. There are some good ones though, so it's at least there's a mix. Whereas maybe some of the other character types in this game, there's only one. Well, if you're a Groot fan, you're pretty pissed. Kabam really missed an opportunity to not introduce the baby Groot, man, during his peak popularity from the movie and all that. Joe Bob sending over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, dude, I would totally get down watching you play Wild Rift. I don't think you'll have a hard time being challenged there. There's a lot to learn. I'm sure there's a lot to learn, dude. I have kind of mixed feelings. If you asked me like a month ago if I would ever be interested in like a mobile MOBA game, well, I guess I would have said maybe. but like my interest levels wouldn't be super high. And that's why I haven't played MRock yet. Like I kind of do want to try MRock just to see how it feels. And I know MRock is technically different than a MOBA, but it's similar. Than a traditional one like League or Dota at least. But I like having the controls of like mouse and keyboard for those games. But like I just said, I follow one of the Riot guys. I don't even remember his job title, but it's up there. It's one of those like important sounding job titles at least. I don't know. Anyway, he made like a comment about the mobile version, something along the lines of like the only problem with it is that I don't feel like playing the PC version anymore or something. And I was totally thinking like, okay, yeah, but you work for the company, so you kind of have to say stuff like that, right? It's like a promotional kind of statement. But then I saw like a bunch of other people replying to that tweet saying like same. And those people have no obligation to agree with anything like that. They could have totally crapped on it and just been like, dude, what are you talking about? You can't play this type of game on mobile, blah, 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 right? But I didn't really see that. I didn't see those comments. I saw people saying like, no, yeah, actually pretty good. So I kind of want to try out a game like that just to see how it does compare to like mouse and keyboard controls. But the problem is I know nothing about League, whereas if it was like Dota, I'd be able to hop right in because not that I'm like an expert Dota player or anything, but at least I'm familiar with the game. I know most of the characters, how they work. There's that baseline knowledge there already. Wild Rift, I probably won't ever play it, to be totally honest, but it is tempting just to give it a download and like try a game or something. Whoops. Saving my Asgard 1 to 2 gem for the group buff. It's inevitable, right? He's got to get buffed at some point, Maximus. Has to happen. Don't special intercept Namor is burning my brain out. Oh, dude, I've made that mistake so many times. And I will continue to make that mistake, I'm sure. In Clash Royale, we had chests, but we could buy champs through grinding. There's no way to get any champ. Message retracted. Clash Royale, I played that game a little bit, by the way. I really haven't played too many mobile games, but I remember downloading that one and playing it like a little bit right before getting into MCOC. That game was fun. I didn't always agree, but they need a different form of character progression. I agree with that too. I totally agree with that. What if you can create your own arena team for others to face and get points if you break streaks and get kills? I gotta say, interesting concept that your defenders would actually be out there like getting points for you. But I would hate it because then we would see so many more teams of like Heimdall plus Fury. So now Fury has 3 lives. Or just like some, oh man, people would just be throwing in the nastiest combos in the arena. It's an interesting idea, but I think it would end up just making me hate the arena. Hey BG, is Omega Red and Apocalypse in the Mutant and Seal crystals? Because I've opened a lot of crystals and don't see them in the reel. Yes. Omega Red has long since been in those crystals, and Apocalypse was added not too long ago. The reel itself, it doesn't really mean much. You can like only a certain number of like pictures will load, but it's kind of just for show. And if you ever did feel like resetting it, you could just like back out, go to like the main menu, and then go back into your crystals and open them again, and like a different random set of champions will show in the reel. But whether they show or not when they're spinning around, you still can pull that champ. And I know this because I've seen people open up ridiculously high quantities of crystals and get champions that would not be showing in the reel if they were like spinning them all out. PUBG Mobile has a feature that if you open this much stuff, you will get a goodie for sure. Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit earlier, Jin Gaming. Not with PUBG Mobile, but it's like a pity system. At MCOC, you just gamble. If you're lucky, you're lucky, and if not, then you have to wait and just wait. Yeah. I also, by the way, speaking of like champion acquisition, I still think Kabam is missing an opportunity here with the variants. I still think they should put champions in the variants as part of the completions. Like you know, 100% completions to be clear, the exploration, I guess I should say. So like you explore variant 3, right? Variant 3 is all about Sentinel, and after completing it, like, you would get a Sentinel or something like that, you know? Like it'd be a little odd because, you know, obviously you'd want to have Sentinel before clearing that content. But at least, like, if you didn't have them, well, like, you know, now you can get them. Now, arguably, that'd be maybe better. Maybe it wouldn't be better for like an experience of clearing the content, but you know, like, think about it. Option A is you already have the champion and now you have an easier time clearing the content. And option B is you didn't already have the champion, but you know, after clearing the content, you get a brand new champion. Whereas the person who had the easier time, all they're going to get is like some SIG levels on their champ. So I don't know. It kind of works out for both groups. And I just think it'd be cool. It gives that Mega Man feel to it, where you know, after completing a stage, you get like some of the boss's powers, and they don't have to use like that exact champion or whatever. That was just an example, but I still think things like that would be cool. Basically what they did with you know, Realm of Legends, just do that. They can't do it like crazy, but a little sparingly with the variants would be cool. There's only, I mean, what are we gonna do once we rank up all our champs? There's only so many rank up gems people could actually use, right? Joe Bob sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, hold on. But I love both that game and this one equally. League was my third love on PC after Diablo and StarCraft. Okay, yeah. I could see that. A lot of people, I think, from PC gaming came from Blizzard and moved on to wherever, you know, after Blizzard started declining a little bit. A lot of people, especially the people who played Warcraft 3. It sounds like you didn't play Warcraft 3, but I mean, StarCraft, they also had custom games too, right? So that makes sense. Because League was basically just a custom game of Warcraft 3. And I'm sure they had, maybe not exactly the same, but other custom games that felt similar. Brian, they could still use the variants like you're describing and just make 100% completion a doorway to some new area of the game, where it's possible to find 7-star shards or tier 3 alpha or tier 6 basic or whatever. A doorway to some other area of the game. I mean, just the idea of certain things unlocking, I feel like you've already sold me on the idea, but I don't know exactly how that would play out in game. But I love the idea of like, you completed something and now something else unlocks. I love that. So I could really easily be convinced if like more details were laid out. I don't know exactly how it'd work the way you're describing, but they might be able to do something there. Haley Miracles, and over to you. Thank you very much. Saying I want to start Act 5, but I don't think my champs are strong enough yet. Working on Act 4, Chapter 4 now. Okay, that's exactly what you should be doing. You're doing the exact right thing. Try to clear as much of Act 4 as possible. It'll make you much stronger before going into Act 5. Saying PS Twitter, please. Okay, sure. Let's see what we got here. Can't decide who to rank up when the time comes. I know you're gonna say Magneto, but he's just not my guy. Okay, fair enough. I like Tigra, but I don't know how much she'll help me. Let me see. Yeah, Tigra, to be totally honest, like if you enjoy playing Tigra, I mean, the number one thing is to have fun. But I will say, I think that Doctor Doom is far easier to play and just overall better. And at least for the average person, like Doom would like Tigra would, like a 4-star Tigra just wouldn't get played very much when you already have a 5-star Doom. So I can't really recommend it, just again speaking from, like, you know, without knowing exactly how you like to play the game, essentially. Even if you tell me you like Tigra, you know, it's hard just because thinking about the average person, where they would just choose Doom over Tigra, especially 5-star versus 4-star. So it's a little bit hard for me to recommend Tigra. I think Emma is cool too. I mean, you have some good 5-star champs ranked up. Torch is another one. Torch and Warlock. I really think that if you get Torch and Warlock ranked up to go along with your Emma, Spider-Gwen, and Doom, that'll give you 5 different, well, I guess only 4 different class types because you got to double up on science. But it'll give you 4 different class types, and it'll just, like, you'll cover a lot of ground with those champions. So, with Torch, you pretty much just want to do like 3-hit I mean, you could do regular combos too, but if you just do like medium, light, mediums, it's even better. Or just regular combos. And Warlock, pretty straightforward as well. You could just do regular combos with Warlock and just use special 2s. With Torch, any special works. With Warlock, you pretty much want to use special 2s. And especially in Act 5, if you rank Warlock up, you will not regret it. I love Quake too. Everyone hates her. Oh, no. There's a lot of Quake fans. If you like Quake, please play Quake. Quake is very popular. I just personally, I don't like Quake. So yeah, that's it. You love Warlock? Okay, perfect. Yeah, rank up Warlock. Okay, so here's what makes Warlock so good in Act 5 in particular. Same thing for Torch, but I'll explain with Warlock first. So there's a lot of healing nodes in Act 5. And Warlock almost completely shuts down healing from the opponent. He's just one of the best for shutting down healing. So yeah. And then Torch will work kind of similarly, not quite as good as Warlock at shutting down healing, but every Incinerate on the opponent will reduce the opponent's healing by 20%. And you could actually reverse healing if you have like enough Incinerates on the opponent. So both of those champs will be really good for when you come across healing nodes, but Warlock even more. So if you like Warlock, definitely go Warlock. But yeah, thank you very much for the 2. I was gonna do something else before we got on the Warlock tangent. I totally just forgot what I was gonna do. But oh well, it couldn't have been that important. When you play with our Cyclops man, YMCC buffs crap champs, but not the main ones. I'm sure Cyclops will get buffed at some point too, dude. There's been a lot of champions that have been getting buffed. I mean, Magneto is one of the most popular characters in Marvel, right? And he just got buffed not that long ago still, so they got to do both, dude. Buff the popular ones and the more obscure. Just off the top of my head, I never thought about it before. Oh, hey, another key. Until you brought up champs at the end of variants. Yeah, fair enough. I used void heaps, then I got torch. That's kind of how I am too. So, yeah. Hope Omar didn't hear me say that. Omar, if you're in here, I still love void. Yeah, sorry about your last opening. That hurts. That's all good. There'll be many more crystals. Feels bad in the moment, but get over it quickly. Guys, listen, is the duck good against 6.2.2 Sinister? Need help? The duck? I don't think either duck is good there because you need poison immunity, right? If Howard had poison immunity, I think he'd be good for it because he has so many debuffs that he can reduce the healing and stuff like that. But there's still caustic temper on that node, I believe, right? They removed EMP mod as one of the problematic ones. Oh, come on, Joe Fixit. You should have had enough damage to kill this guy. It's weak. Chicken tenders, seeing Bucks. Did you hear about the Scarecrow that won an award? He was outstanding in his field. I'll show myself out. Yeah, you should, chicken tender. Because that was awful. Ew, dude. BG, initial completion of variant 7 on 14th? Probably not. I don't know if I'll hop into it right away. Legacy usually likes to clear the content right away, so I'm sure he'll be doing a stream of just like knocking that content out. I don't know what my plans are. I at this point I'm just using the variants as a way to manage resources, so I might clear it to get a rank, like to see what rank up gem I get, because that could save me some resources. Or I might hold off on it. I gotta think things through. Let's see. Stream glitch? Oh, I did drop a few frames. Yeah, it looks like I lagged for a moment. Cav isn't a hard achievement anymore. I mean, if you're a veteran of the game, it's not. But, dude, Cav... Like... How long did it take you to get Cav initially? You know? Think about that. There's a lot of games where you can progress pretty quickly, but this game, if you just downloaded it, never played MCOC before, it takes the average player many months to get Cav. It's just after you learn, then yeah, it's you kind of know what to do at that point. Got on my ult with the rank 4 Cole as my only rank 4. Well, Cole's also a beast for content where the opponents don't have high attack values too, so that's another, like, Cole's actually really good for getting Cav. Payne sent it over too. Thank you, Payne. Saying, you think we are ready for 2018 rank up gems? At this point, I don't know if we really need years on them. I think we're ready. Yeah, I think we'd be ready for 2018. But even like the I don't know, the year thing, I really do think it's time to change up the variant rewards. Not that they're bad rewards. I think the rewards for them are fantastic. They've always been great. But like just a different reward structure, because how many gems could people use? That's the reason why I mentioned the whole, like, you know, maybe just giving out like an actual champion as part of the rewards. In place of, which now that I say in place of, people are probably going to hate that idea. Not that it needs to take away all of the gems. I'm just saying, like, maybe one of the gems, you know, put a champion in that spot. And if they did that for like all the variants, then okay, yeah, you'd have like one less rank up gem per variant. But like seriously, how many rank up gems do you need before it's just like, okay, just for arena points? But anyway, yeah, I would see no issue with having it be a 2018 rank up gem. A lot of the 2018 champs, those are like, you know, that's when the game started really introducing some very powerful champs. And a lot of those champions people have ranked up already anyway. So they might still use those gems on the older champions that get reworked and things like that. You know, just thinking about like my own roster and how many of the 2018 champs I already have ranked up. So might as well open that up to some of the people that don't quite have as developed rosters. Now that old champs are getting buffed, doesn't make sense to restrict the gems to champs released before 20XX. Yeah, I think it made sense initially. Actually, okay, so there is one argument to keep them year-based, and that's they won't go in the overflow if they're stacked up differently in the inventory, but they could also just increase the inventory caps, you know? Yield. No units. I need every rank up gem I can get. They save me so many resources. That'd be kind of annoying to get otherwise. They're very good. They are very good. Like, you know, to be clear, I will still gladly accept rank up gems. I'm just saying, like, they had more, they had a higher impact on people's progressions. Like the first couple of variants that people do, it's gonna have a higher impact versus, okay, let's say you have been around since the first variant and you have cleared them all 100% up until this latest variant. The impact is not going to be as strongly felt. In that situation, it will mostly be a for me at least, like a rank, like an arena rank up. For the year-based ones, at least. Without having them year-based, well, you know, I still ranked up like Odin. Maybe some others, too. These eggs, they're going to go away very soon. Not the egg, but the other ones. It's going to be sad, guys. Are you free to play? Yep. 10k battle chips? Yep. Papa Cav, don't be shy, BG. Nope. Jacob hitting that new member button. Dude, the last minute membership. Ray's about to end the stream. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. Welcome. Please enjoy a banana. And all these sweet emojis. Can you read my last PG regarding my Cav comment? Sure. That's a fair point. The fact that I have completed it before obviously helped. I have played this game for like 4 to 5 years now. Yeah. I'm just surprised I see people with rank 4 5 stars that aren't uncollected, let alone Cav. I think it's time more than anything. I think, like, obviously having the right champions helps out immensely, but this game is more skill based than I think people want to admit at times. And I mean, those skills, everyone develops them over time. Even people who think they suck at the game, they don't suck. You know, everyone advances at different speeds and stuff like that, but Like, if you watch yourself when you first started playing the game, that's when you really suck. And then compare yourself to now. Like, dude, everyone is a god at this game compared to when they first downloaded it. You know? And it's just like, I mean, that's why I was able to do the same thing. Where on the Unzo account and stuff like that. But oh my goodness, I wouldn't have dreamed of doing something that fast early on in the game. Was the song I told you yesterday the one in your game? Yes. So I listened to it. That animal song we were talking about yesterday. I mean, that wasn't the. Were you the person that linked the video, the WoW video? That was definitely a different video, but that was the song. Is he still talking? Bye, Baldikins. All right, Pixie Bell. All right. Let me see if Abby Doe is on real quick, but then I am gonna end the stream here. By the way, shout out to Static for being tonight's biggest D. But no, I don't see Abby Doe on, so I guess no Abdo. But yeah, thank you to everyone else too. Really appreciate all the support, guys. And I will be back tomorrow, normal time. Oh, Abby Doe tweeted? All right, Billy D. Got it. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. Good night, everybody.